This is why I love the NBA. Woj Shams tweeted that Kristaps and the Knicks had a talk and disagreed about the direction the franchise was going. And the Knicks were not messing around. Within an hour, they traded Kristaps. Obviously, I'm pretty late to this. Most of you have probably heard other analysts' opinion on this. And surprisingly, most of them said that the Mavericks won the trade.
You know how Godzilla stomps through Tokyo? I'm about to do Maxzilla stomping through New York because I'm going to flame the Knicks right now. That is utter nonsense.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I could not disagree more. I think the Knicks undoubtedly won the trade. I think we all forgot Kristaps was healthy. We're just taking it for granted that he'll come back healthy. Obviously, I hope he'll come back healthy. We have to face reality. Right now, he's a 7'3" player who just tore his ACL. Most players that height have serious injury problems. We don't even know what he'll be when he comes back. Before Kristaps got injured, he was a star, which in my definition means the second best player on a championship winning team. Let me break all this terminology down to you for a second. For me, a superstar is the best player on a championship winning team. Roughly the best 10 players in the NBA. Next is the star category, which is what Kristaps is in. The second best player on a championship winning team. Around probably the 10th to 20th best players in the league. Next, we got the all-star category. This category is the third best player on a championship winning team. Roughly 20th to 35th best player on the team. In the league, sorry.
I accept your apology.
And then we have starters, role players, bench. That's pretty self-explanatory. Anyway, sorry for getting off topic, back to the trade. Everyone is ripping the Knicks for trading for someone they could have drafted in Dennis Smith Jr. You know, I live off of a couple of quotes. One of which is, making mistakes is better than faking perfection. By admitting Frank Ntilikina was a swing and a miss of a draft pick, they got their point guard of the future in Dennis Smith Jr. On top of that, they got rid of their two bad contracts in Tim Hardaway Jr. and Courtney Lee, and got expiring contracts in DeAndre Jordan and Wesley Matthews, who will most likely be buyout players for contenders. And to top it off, they get 2 first-round picks. Although I think picks are extremely overrated because most picks outside of the lottery don't pan out, it is still better than nothing. Also, while we're talking about picks, let me let you in on a secret on why teams value picks so much. It's because they think they can get the next Giannis or Kawhi with the pick. Although we know they'll most likely be bust. Although in my opinion the Knicks won the trade, that doesn't necessarily mean the Mavericks lost the trade. They traded Dennis Smith Jr., who was on the trading block anyway, and a couple of expiring contracts for star and Kristaps. If he's the same player before the injury, he can be the second best player on a championship winning team. The only risk here for the Mavericks is the 2 bad contracts they took on. If Kristaps doesn't recover, they will regret taking on those contracts. But they're looking at the future. Assuming everyone's healthy, which is a big assumption, it's not a safe assumption, but that's what I'm taking right now. They got Luka, who can be a superstar, best player on a championship winning team. They have Kristaps, who can be the second best player on a championship winning team. And then they can easily recruit an all-star to be the third best player on a championship winning team. Then boom, just like 2011, they got a championship winning team. Let me know who you think won the trade by answering the poll over here. Thanks for watching, subscribe, hit the notification button, share this video, and I'll see you guys next time.